Hello and welcome back to Foundation Fabs or Flushes. Today I will be testing Dermacol. This was massive a while back. Everyone was testing it. You wanted to see this on my skin, on my face. Today is the day. If you would like to see how Dermacol covers acne and how long it wears on an extremely oily skin, just keep on watching. And you already know I will be reading something about this. I'm not sure if Dermacol actually has a website. You can get this on like Amazon, eBay, all sorts of websites. The brand is called Dermacol. This particular product is called Makeup Cover. But essentially this is extremely pigmented concealer. There is a leaflet. So we'll be doing it the old-fashioned way today. It's interesting that they have a lot more products. They have invisible fixing powder, a satin skin primer. Guys, if you want me to test out more Dermacol, let me know. Clinically tested, hypoallergenic, high cover Dermacol makeup cover is one of the first cover-up makeup products released on the world market for professional makeup artists and subsequently sold in Hollywood. Its unique creamy consistency containing 50% pigments hides uneven skin color and blemishes, smoothens the skin and gives it velvety mere appearance. I don't know what that word means. Dermacol makeup cover provides the skin with intense protection against UV as well as against the harmful effects of the environment. It can be used on the entire face and body for color correcting, lightening or darkening skin tones, or for professional makeup applications such as photography, modeling and special occasions. Its long-lasting effect is ideal for covering minor flaws or extensive skin defects such as dark circle under the eyes, scars, spots, loss of pigment and blemishes. It improves the appearance of tired, pale skin. What's wrong with pale skin? Giving it a refreshing look and vitalized complexion. Dermacol makeup cover is water resistant and has been dermatologically tested. It is suitable for all skin types. Anyway, we've spent enough time reading this. We know how to put a foundation on. This is what it looks like. It has 30 grams of product. I got the shade 207. They all come in numbers and most websites like Amazon and eBay don't have shade descriptions. So I kind of guessed, tried to pick out one of the lightest shades. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, the pressure. This might be alright. And I probably have my whole application's worth just out of what the pressure released from the tube. Shall I zoom it in? Let's zoom it in. It does have like a scent, very, very sweet. I was terrified that this will be like for medium skin tones. It's not. It definitely is light shade. Ideally I would want a neutral undertone, but as you can see here it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I'm rambling. Let's put this on. As always, I will start with the sponge. I'm gonna take what I have. I just squashed it. It's so thick I squashed it rather than picked it up. Let's try it. This might actually be a little too light for me. Thank God. It is like quite strong, I feel like. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Can you see what happened there? It's so thick. It's like chunky. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is very fair. Very, very shiny. Here it is. This is one side of my face with one layer of the foundation applied with the sponge in comparison to my bare face. It definitely is a little too light, but it is extremely hard to guess your shade by a number. Of course, I will pick up the foundation with the brush and apply it on the other side of my face. I don't know why, but it's like difficult to pick this up. It almost like clumps up, and I definitely prefer the finish of my skin when I use a sponge. This just like drags and like sits on my skin, so the sponge does look a lot better. And this is other side of my face with one layer of the foundation in comparison to my bare face. Honestly, this is like medium coverage. I don't know whether it's me doing something wrong or I have a dud. I'm going to try and build this. I have no idea if it does. Look, I'm trying to pick it up and then like it clumps up on the sponge. It's the strangest thing. See? And like I would have to drag it, but then it's not gonna have a good finish. It picks up on my dry skin. Can you see that there? That's just dry skin and it's emphasizing it. I feel so oily. It is almost like it's pigment and oil. Let me see. Titanium dioxide, paraffin, liquidium, paraffin. Common applications for paraffin wax include lubrication, electrical insulation and candles. I knew it was in candles. And crayons. Literally has a picture of a candle. Oh god, I've got an itch. My nose is so itchy. Hopefully I'm not getting a reaction. The more it sits on my skin, the more it like marries into my skin, and I really like that. It's probably the warmth of my face helping it melt. I'm putting candles on my freaking face. I still don't like this. If you have like dried up spots, it doesn't like it, it doesn't look good. Please ignore the shade. I will make it better. As always, I will test out formulas and whether they interact with one another. For my cream bronzer, today I will be using Revolution Matte Base Concealer in 13.5. This does blend really well into the foundation. I look shiny and I feel how oily it is. And even though this does suggest that this can be used as a concealer, I kind of don't want to do that. I just know it's going to crease under my eyes, but I guess that's the point of the video. Let's test it. I'm going to literally go whoop, whoop, 2 dots each. I'm going to use my finger to blend this in. It is very pigmented. However, the fact it's so creamy, it actually doesn't want to layer. If this was matte, it would layer a lot better. I look oily. It's because I am. So, something I hate to do, I have to set my whole face. And today I will be using Fenty Beauty setting powder in butter. My whole face is a little bit itchy and it worries me. I don't have sensitive skin, I don't get reactions very often, but I've never had this kind of feeling, especially like around my nose. Oh, it's awful. So my concealer already creased. It was going to. This is very creamy. Let's get rid of those forehead lines before I set. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. This is what my face looks like powdered. It does look very nice on the side where I don't have as many spots and I don't have as many dry patches. However, this area, the dry patches, just dry skin, it just emphasizes it. I can feel how oily this is. I just already know in 2 hours for my first check-in, when I see you, I'm gonna look a mess. I shall see you then. Hour number 2, and I already look a mess. To be completely honest, I expected this. This is way too oily of a foundation, if you can even call it a foundation. For me, for my skin, you might not be able to see this, but essentially what has happened on my chin is that it emphasizes every single pore. It has collected in my smile lines on this cheek. It doesn't look bad. This area, which I did show you before, looks awful because it does emphasize all those dry patches, especially like this one right here. You can so see it on that one. Surprisingly, my forehead doesn't look as bad, but it did collect, the foundation did collect in my forehead lines. It looks slightly shiny in my T-zone. I reckon this will be a very short wear test because it just doesn't look good. I don't recommend it as an all-over foundation, especially if you have oily skin. I forgot I did use it as a concealer under my eyes, but it's creasing. From far away, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look good either. I might wear it for another 2 hours, maybe 6 hours tops. Hour number 4, and as a whole, I expect it to be so much more oily looking than this. Actually, before I say anything more, I'm just going to blot. And as you can see, this isn't bad. Whoa, okay. I don't know whether it was after that blot. Oh wow, okay. I don't even know where to start. The coverage is pretty much gone. The foundation is collecting around my nose. It has separated, like there's literally foundation missing in this area. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I wouldn't recommend it, but I will wear it for a little bit longer just to see whether it gets even worse. So I shall see you in 2 more hours. Okay, it's hour number 6 and there's no point me making this video any longer than it needs to be. This isn't a foundation. Could be used for like spot concealing, and as it says on the box, maybe lightening or darkening the foundation, but as a foundation all over the face, it loses coverage. Like I lost the coverage so much. It literally, like, just, I don't know where it's gone, but it's not on my face. All of it is in my like smile lines. I don't have any on my nose. It's just like too creamy for my skin, and you could see how much I powdered the foundation and it just didn't hold up. I was actually thinking of doing the like tattoo test. Let's do that. Alright, hopefully you will be able to see everything that I'm doing. Apart from taking the Dermacol, I actually took my most favorite, most pigmented foundation that I own, which is the Jouer Essential High Coverage. They are nothing like, this is liquid, this is a cream. Dermacol first, pea size. I feel like you can still clearly see it's there. It's not as high coverage as it claims to be. Now I'm going to take Jouer. I added way too much. The top is the Jouer, the bottom is Dermacol. And I kind of feel like Jouer did a better job. So this side is the Jouer, this side is the Dermacol. I mean, this isn't fully covered either, but it is better coverage. Why am I so lucky with these foundations? Lancome, Dermacol, thank you Revlon, because that one was pretty decent in comparison to Lancome and Dermacol today. Please, can we have a good foundation? I hope you have enjoyed that despite the fail. This is a massive flush from me. I hope you have enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I hope to see you next time. You are the best.